Well, I thought it was quite impressive, that it was a really impressive panel of people and a nice, diverse group as well, that bringing together sport and music and the UN agencies, the NGOs. I thought it was a great group of people and a lot of energy, several months in advance of Peace Day. So I think it'll be a good thing to build on. I think we're an organization that focuses on conflict transformation and peace building as our mission. And Peace Day is something important that we need to partner on and that we would want to be involved in. It's a campaign that we have as well at the global level in partnership with Peace One Day. And so we want to be on the ground in DRC, which is our largest country program as well. So Search for Common Ground is an organization that's a little over 30 years old, and it was originally started as a very ambitious idea to end the Cold War. And for one man to convince the US and Russia to look at their common interests and see how they could find a solution to their problems. And so from there we've kind of kept that aspect of ambition, that our mission is to transform the way the world deals with conflict, and at the same time optimism and realistic solutions in some of the toughest places around the world. We're working here in DRC, Burundi and the crisis there, Central African Republic and all that's going on now. Really trying to help people find their solutions and find their common interests together. I think peace is at the foundation of everything, and that feeling of being secure and being able to trust your neighbor, being able to leave your things, go out in the day, go shopping and not be threatened by anyone around is just so important to any aspect of life. I've really kind of come to know it over the past year. It started with a conversation that I was aware of in Washington, and then the work here. I think Peace One Day does an amazing job of mobilizing impressive personalities from all walks of life. I think this press conference is just one example, and the fact that the Minister of Education came out from Kinshasa and 2 heads of UN agencies. So I think Peace One Day does an excellent job of mobilizing influential people who can then influence others to join in. And I think that networking aspect and that mobilizing aspect is a real strength of the organization. I think it's an underappreciated day, that it has been declared for a while, but even as a peace builder, I actually only became aware of it in the past few years. And I think it's the type of opportunity that people could really get involved in and gather around, but there's not enough understanding of it and not enough momentum of it. So I like the initiative of making everyone sort of stop and think and really engage in what they can do as individuals to build peace within their families, within their communities, and then how that builds to the global level. We have Women's Day, we have Children's Day, we have Day of the African Child, and Peace is Mother's Day. Well, that one's more important. But I think that occasion is important.
Peace Day will become as important to people in the world as Mother's Day one day?
I think it can, because I think Mother's Day is something that appeals to everybody. Everybody has a mother. Everybody. And peace affects everybody. I think the big thing is putting it into terms that everybody can relate to. Because in DRC, okay, it's a little bit easier to get everyone to think about, all right, how does peace apply to me? But what would you do in Tanzania? And what would you do in Morocco, for example? But it does apply to everybody. And I think helping to contextualize what that means and what that looks like will be really important to making it a household day and a global event.
Day.
Most likely I'll be here.
Doing what?
Celebrating with Search for Common Ground as part of the Peace One Day kind of joint events.